What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Lorenzo, aka Solo, and today I'm gonna be talking to y'all about walking in the spirit versus gratifying the desires of the flesh. And for all my new believers, basically giving you help on how to walk out your walk with Christ. Um, firstly, I want to say walking with Christ is not about perfectionism. Um, I think when people come to Christ, they think that it's somehow going to be a magical pill that you swallow, and all of a sudden, you're just going to be a perfect person. That's not realistic, y'all. Many people in the Word struggled throughout their whole journeys, and were still deemed as righteous because of their heart. There's a proverb that says, the righteous stumble 7 times but get back up each time. And that's exactly what God's kind of looking for out of you is, are you going to keep getting back up after you stumble? Imagine running a marathon and you trip and fall. The tripping and falling is a metaphor for sin. But many racers always get back up, or righteous always get back up, which makes them righteous in God's eyes, I don't like when Christians try to make you feel like you're holier than thou. Y'all, I am not holier than thou. I struggle with many sins to this day. I'm very open and honest about that, because if I paint a picture of perfectionism on y'all may be deterred from coming to Christ, which is the last thing that I would want for y'all to do. And wholeheartedly, I believe that God's grace is enough. God has reformed my mind in many ways, and there's many things that I don't want to say I regret, but I would take back. I guess that is regret, everybody has their regrets, but it's important for us to really understand that God is watching us, and that He is a rewarder to those who seek Him. Meaning that not necessarily like God has favorites, but y'all have to understand there's those who call out to Him. And there is a verse, about people calling out to the Lord. You gotta imagine if you have a dad or a mom and you need help. Let's say you're struggling with math, but you never call out to them and ask them for help. How can they help you? Well, our Heavenly Father is the same way. He knows our needs before we ask. It's just your heart posture to know whether or not you're asking. Your heart posture on whether or not you're willing to ask, because asking is a type of submission in a way, y'all. Submit yourself unto the Lord, So God is very pleased when you ask Him for whatever it is you ask Him for, you know what I mean? And God doesn't give us everything that we desire, but, His will is perfect, pleasing, for the sights, y'all. I want to make it clear, I don't necessarily want y'all to get a image of that you can just sin willfully. And I struggle with sin, y'all. Certain seasons of your life, I think you struggle more than others, but it's important to give yourself that grace that you need, because the enemy comes to condemn. and condemnation feels like God has basically cut you off, which is not true at all. God is with you wherever you go. Y'all can be in the middle of the ocean and God will know exactly where you are. You know, anywhere in this world, He's aware of you. You know, not necessarily to scare you, but to give you a comfort and protection. Cause like y'all gotta imagine, like, this world is built of two powers, light and dark, good and evil, da 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 da. And I don't claim to be good. Like, y'all, there's a verse that says, all have fallen short of the glory of God, and our righteousness is like filthy rags to Him. Like, the comparison is to Him. Like, in the human realm with other humans, you may like feel like you're a good person, but in God's eyes, you're your good deeds are like filthy rags. That's why we're not saved. That's why we're not saved by our own works. You can't work your way into heaven. You can't magically do good deeds for people and deem yourself as a righteous. No, that's not how it works. How it works is all have fallen short, and we're all given the gift of redemption through the blood of Jesus Christ, right? His resurrection power. And y'all, like, it's amazing. It's actually really cool because, like, I'll never forget the first time I started. And, like, I don't want to overly, like, I like to say names. Yahweh. I believe in Yahweh. Jehovah Jireh, yeah. And, like, it's this painted image of, like, Christianity, whereas, like, someone from the outside who may not be a Christian yet or a believer in Jesus, that may look at Christians and have a disdain because he's seen one Christian doing another thing, or he's seen a hypocrite. Y'all have to go to the source and examine the source in order to get a clear picture. Meaning, like, go look at Christ and who Christ was, not the people who serve Him, you know. And I say that because, like, I'm not Jesus incarnate. I'm never going to be Him. Like, the people who say, like, oh yeah, I can be like Jesus. Well, yeah, there is a verse that says we can do greater works than Him. We get that, y'all. But at the same time, there's no other name that's more powerful than Christ. Like, demons not coming out in my name. Just not. You know. And all this spiritual wisdom that I'm basically spewing is, like, in the Word, y'all. Like, I'm gonna really try to get in the Bible and try to do biblical breakdowns for y'all. Hopefully that would be something that y'all would want to see. Y'all, I am clocked in. Just doing my rounds. Might get some breakfast from Denny's soon. But y'all, I just wanted to come on here to encourage you to open your spiritual eyes. Oh, that was the title, Walk in the Spirit. Y'all, in order to walk in the Spirit, it's really a denial of your flesh. Denial of your flesh in the sense of not opening yourself up to everything. Y'all, it's easier said than done. It's not easy to be obedient to Most High, but, like, when you deny your flesh, you'll see this, y'all. It's really cool. Your spirit will start to get stronger. When you access your flesh, your spirit gets weaker. When you deny your flesh, your spirit gets stronger. And, you know, you kind of just keep accumulating that strength, you know. The more you walk in the Spirit and deny yourself. You know, sin, Lord forgive me. I struggle with sins. I'm not going to sit here and be one of those people who come on here, oh, if you give your life to Jesus, you'll never struggle a day. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, no, in fact, you might even struggle more because, like, you're walking in the light. And y'all, like, once you see something for your own life, like, bro, I don't look for validation from other people. Like, don't get me wrong, to a certain extent, I care what people think, but I really don't care. Like, bro, God has been with me through times that nobody else will ever be with you or was with me. And I'm extremely grateful for that. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm grateful to Most High and all that He has given me and done for me in my life. Like, y'all, like, literally transformed my mind. It's a verse that says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like, I'm not perfected yet, but, like, I'm being perfected daily. And, like, y'all, when you please God, God will please you. Like, it's so cool. People don't talk about how cool God is. Man, God is, like, the coolest. Like, bro, He created all of this. Like, all of this is pre-thoughts. And, like, people don't want to give credit because the building was built a little bit later. What do I mean by that? Like, let's say somebody's an architect and they plan out a building, and then the building is made, and then the architect leaves. They don't give props to the architect anymore. Like, somebody planned out that building was going to be made, and you don't even... I'm not saying that you necessarily have to appreciate... Well, yeah, you should appreciate it. Shoot, what the hell I'm saying? You should appreciate it. Like, bro, without that architect, that building wouldn't even be here to this day. And God is the architect of our lives, y'all. Like, He literally... It's kind of scary, bro, honestly. Like, it's a scary cool because it's like, bro, what? Like, bro, He loves you. He loves y'all. He loves me. Like, He loves you so much. It's almost kind of, like, ridiculous how much He loves you. And His forgiveness is towards you. And His mercy is towards you. Like, bro, like, you're a soul first. Like so many people can't get away from the flesh of the body. Like, we live in the body, but we are not our body. You know what I mean? Like, there's a person controlling your body. Does that make sense? When you answer a question, when you breathe, when you do all of these things, some things are natural, but, like, y'all, this is amazing. Don't be intimidated by other people looking at you astray for putting God first. Man, I tell you what, keep God first. Like, you gonna fall down. This is like, sounds like routine motivational speak, but, like, bro, this is reality. Like, you gonna fall down. You are going to fall. You just are. And it might not be in the way that you think, but, like, when you pray about it, when you actually, like, prayer is for us. Like, these tools that God has given us is not for Him. What? Bro, there's nothing, bro, in my most powerful form, there is nothing I can do to change anything about God. In my most powerful form, like, people be like, we are gods. No. If we are gods, we're sons of God. I'll say that. Because, and it's important to put that son in there. It's like, when you say you're a son of God, now they're like, oh, well, who's your father? You know, but people be like, we're gods. It's a scary mentality to say we are gods, because that's exactly how Lucifer fell. Like pride. Like, nothing wrong with being abundant in confidence, abundant in energy, abundant in happiness, abundant in joy, abundant in all these different things. But at the same time, give credit to the creator. Alright, y'all. That's enough rambling. Till the next video, it's your boy Solo, and we out.